Salam, my dear viewers. This is Samah Ahmadi from my channel called Muslim Motivation. Welcome to another episode. Today's topic is about decide to be happy. Have you seen some people who are, how should I put it, who have a lot of material things, who are born and raised in a very nice and very kind and very secure family, and yet, or they live a marital life with their spouse and their partner is really nice, really loving, really caring, and they have a lot of things like a big mansion, a nice car, and don't have any financial problems, yet they feel empty, they feel lost, they feel unhappy, unsatisfied. Whereas sometimes you see a person in a wheelchair or who has no arms or no legs, and yet they are smiling and happy. Or even some poor people, like for example children in Africa or in the slums of India. You see them, they live in the worst kind of places and they don't even have some clean water, yet they are smiling, they are happy the way they are. So how come, what is the difference between a person who is unhappy though has a lot of things and cannot see or cannot openly feel gratitude, and then somebody who lives in the worst of circumstances and feels happy and satisfied? What is the difference? It's just one decision away. Some people, they decide to be happy right in the moment. It's a kind of attitude. And those people who feel like they are not happy, or they don't have everything, or they don't feel the excitement anymore, or they don't feel, I don't know, the passion anymore. It's just that their lives does not match their blueprints. They have a certain way of visioning or envisioning their lives, and right now it's not going according to their vision, so they feel sad. I really heard some people who said, yeah, if I would reach that, or if I would reach that, or if I would achieve that, or achieve that goal, or if I could marry, or getting married, or having children, then I would be happy. No, they won't be happy, because us human beings, we are somehow programmed in a certain way that when we achieve a certain level, or when we reached our goals, what happens after a while? You don't have that feeling anymore. You won't feel it because you reached that level. You worked so hard until that level, and then there is no progress. And when there is no progress, some people they don't feel happy anymore. I can give you another example. For example, children. They wish, for example, for the birthday or Eid or whatever, or some children who celebrate Hanukkah or Christmas. They wish a certain thing so much, and when they get it, they are excited for a few moments, and then maybe throw it in a corner and they leave it, and that's it. This is the way we are. But when you decide that no matter what kind of circumstances you have, you decide to be happy, no matter what happens to you, no matter what other people say, no matter how other people treat you, you say, I'm going to stay calm, I'm going to remain patient. And Tony Robbins always says that life happens for us, not to us. And it's really that way. We call it God, we call it Allah, other people say the universe, some other people, I don't care what they say, but it's just that life, if you really believe that life works for you, not against you, it's not happening to you, it's working for you. And if you see it that way, then you will see that sometimes, oh my God, there is a parking spot just for me. Somehow the universe, somehow God, they just sent it for me. It was just reserved for me. This is the way you perceive then a lot of things. And when you really look to some successful people who had the worst backgrounds, like they came from dysfunctional families, or they were physically or mentally abused, or I don't know, they were born and raised in orphanages, yet they became so successful, not only wealthy and healthy and living in abundance, but they were very loving and caring and full of joy and full of happiness and full of they are the lofty ideals. What can I say? So how come that there are some people that can come from the worst backgrounds, they survived wars, they survived these kind of mental or physical abuses, and yet they kind of motivate others. They can still share and give love. And I literally saw some people born and raised in a very nice environment, in a very rich families, and yet the children are very disinterested, they are not loving, they are bored, they treat their parents harshly, though their parents gave everything to them. It's just their mental attitude. It's just a decision. You decide to be happy, you decide to be, you decide no matter what happens, I'm gonna remain strong. Winners say they create, they shape, they form their future, they form their lives, no matter what kind of circumstances. If I would really or literally believe what other people said to me, I wouldn't standing here right now in front of you. People talked so much to me. Oh my God, if you don't marry that kind of person, you won't be happy. If you don't do that, if you don't do that. And yet I am happy and I'm standing right now in front of you. And those people who said these bad things to me, today, their own marital life is totally, well, I don't want to talk about it, but they have some problems or they are divorced now. So karma, it's just karma. Treat other people the way you want to be treated. And be happy and give love, share love, give them the energy you want to receive. That's it. I mean, look at our holy prophet, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was not even born when his father Abdullah died. And he was very young when his mother Amina died. So he was raised and lived with his uncle Abu Talib. And though he had very difficult circumstances at the beginning, and even when he later proclaimed Islam and shared his prophethood with the people, yet there were so many difficulties and adversities and problems, and he was still a force of energy, a force of love, a force of loving and caring and positiveness. So take him as an example, because he was the most noblest and the perfect example creature living on this earth. And I can share you, even my father, he is not a prophet, he is not an imam, and no matter what, whenever he wakes up in the morning, he is full of joy, he is full of laughter, he is so lightly and lofty in his sayings and feelings and everything. I've never seen him waking up and being grumpy. No, never. So I wish that you really decide to be happy right in this moment, because no matter what, winners create their own future and their own life. Bruce Lee once said, "To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities." And you have to create your own opportunities. Don't wait until this happens or that happens. Just decide you gonna be happy no matter what. And you will see that life will somehow develop to your advantage. Okay, until the next video, I wish you all the best. May God bless you all. Decide to be happy in that moment. And to those viewers of mine who are going to celebrate Christmas in the next few days. I wish you all the best and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2020, and until the next video, Wassalam.